Morning, everybody. This is Craig Kruckeberg from Blooming Prairie, Minnesota, the CEO of Minimizer, driver of the 55 Bandit truck. The other night, I had the fortunate opportunity to finally get to watch the footage of our race where driver in the number 14 truck, Ricky Rude, proceeded to slam into the back of my truck at full speed, 70 miles an hour, breaks our fender bracket, that's the Minimizer fender bracket. The fender is still on the truck. It's a little scuffed up. You can see some green paint, that'd be 00 truck. You can see some red paint, that'd be the number 14. And you can see a little bit of orange paint, that'd be 01. So I'm trying to figure out why I'm the guy that's always getting beat on here. But as Minimizer always says, everything we have is tested and tortured. So we put it to the test and we tortured the fenders the other night. And what's really funny about it is if you look at the fender, it did what it's supposed to do. What a lot of people don't realize is you can buy other fender lines out there in the trucking industry, but we're the only ones that offer plastic bracket. And the reason for the plastic bracket is, as you can see, it's designed to break. And the reason for that is because that didn't break. So let's just say the other night when Ricky hit me, you can see the bumper's bent in. It's what, an inch away from my tire? The bracket broke when he hit me with the impact. Well, if that had been a metal bracket, with the bolts in it still, he would have drove that down into my tire. The bolts would have carved into my tire, may or may not have caused a flat. If it would have been a metal fender, it would have caused a flat. But at Minimizer, we designed the plastic bracket, and what a lot of people don't talk about is our bracket, is designed to break. Because if it doesn't break, and if it was a metal bracket, gets hung up, gets twisted into the tire, gets up under the trailer, there's just gonna be a whole lot of bad things happen when it's a metal bracket or a metal fender. So as you can see, the fender's scuffed up, and that's not from daily use, okay? It's about the extremest usage you can get. The fender, I think it was in, I have to go back and look, 5th or 6th lap when he slammed into me. And I like to use the word slammed into me. It wasn't rubbing, I felt the slam. But the fender is good. The fender sat there and it rode on the tires. It hopped, it bounced on the racetrack. Just needs to be repainted. So if the bracket does break, do an oops, you back into something, somebody runs into you, the bracket breaks, you can go a few miles down the road and it's gonna be fine, okay? So it's not gonna burn holes through it, things like that. And the bracket, it's not gonna get wrapped up into the tire. And we've had guys break both brackets, run the fenders over, take it off, call up, order a couple new brackets, throw the fender back on. That's really what it is. That's, yeah, we can look good too, but the durability and just the extreme wear and the lifetime of Minimizer products. And so I just wanted to let everybody know that with that plastic bracket is designed to break. It'll bend 4 to 5 inches before it'll snap. But once she snaps, it's gonna go, because like I said, if that would have been a metal pipe jammed down into the tires, or would have got hung up, let's just say it would have been a front one, it would have just twisted around everything. It would have just been a bad day. And so we don't talk about the plastic bracket much, and this was an opportunity for me to highlight it. We've been using a plastic bracket for approximately 15 years, and this is really the first time we ever really touted it. And I've been doing this for 29 years of Minimizer, and it's the first aha that I've had with it. So as you can see, when something works so well, you don't think about it. And this gave me the opportunity to talk to you guys out there about how well Minimizer products do work. And also to take the opportunity to check out the Bandit Big Rig series. And I'm not the only one that's lost fenders on the racetrack. Ricky's lost them a couple of times. Alan Bowles, he lost one of the chrome ones, popped off his truck. And we have a picture of him just standing there smiling, holding his fender. It's a little scuffed up, but he still put her back on the truck. And he actually walked around the racetrack looking for that thing. One of the workers had pulled it off the track and threw it aside, and he went and found it. And so we're sitting down here at the KMS, the Kruckeberg Motorsports Garage right now, where all our trucks come out of. Apologize for the mess, it is race season. So yeah, just remember, if you're in the market for some fenders, think of Minimizer, but then also remember it's the plastic bracket. Why buy a plastic fender when you're gonna put a metal bracket on it? Everybody, thanks, have a great day, and watch the Bandits.